Peace, this is your host Selah, Shalom. And I want to give a shout out to the New York Kosmon Temple who invited me to speak October 28th at the health lecture. So if you're going to be in New York that weekend, come through. I'll put up the address, location so you can see it. And these are brothers who accepted the OAHSPE as the foundational teachings for their church. And I respect that, because you don't have too many churches dealing with the OAHSPE Bible. And being that these brothers made the change, I salute that to the utmost. And I'm gonna come be a keynote speaker at the having a health and wellness fair. So if you in New York, Bedford-Stuyvesant, and Bedford, I'm gonna put the address up. Come through. And every first Sundays at the temple, they do meditation. They do meditations here. It says every first Sunday they do meditations. It started October 1st. So if you're in Brooklyn, in the New York area, and you a faithist or a person who studied the OAHSPE, want to congregate, come down to the temple. If I was in New York and the surrounding area, I'll definitely be there every week teaching or bringing people to come hear the word. So you can check the brothers out. They in New York. They based in Brooklyn. It's called the New York Kosmon Temple. And the theme is there's only one death and 3 births. See, when you have knowledge of OAHSPE, it opens your mind up to a lot of things. It opens your capacity to think more. Now it says 1 death, 3 births. Now what does that mean? Well, in the OAHSPE, it talks about different spiritual ascensions. When it says 1 death, meaning your physical death, you die one time. But what does it mean when it says 3 births? Well, your first birth is coming from the womb into this corporeal world. That's the first birth. The second birth is what you would call death. Death is when the spirit leaves the body. That is another form of birth. The third birth is your host, your organization, your congregation ascends off the planet into the etherian realm. It's like the world is a womb, and those who ascend outside of this womb, it's like graduation, it's like a birth. It's ascension. So those are 3 ascensions dealing with the lower realm. Those are 3 births that everyone must face. Everyone must go through the challenges to ascend. And in the OAHSPE, it gives you a limit of 3,000 years to get it right. It don't have to take you 3,000 years to ascend. You could ascend and graduate off the planet within a period less than 800 years. It just depends on your congregation, your host, how y'all moving to determine that. But I'm gonna be in New York October 28th. Come through Kosmon Temple, New York City. It's gonna be some good food there. Check it out. It's gonna be love. If you ain't never heard of the OAHSPE and you want to get some knowledge on it, come through. If you do got knowledge on it and want to get further in depth on it, come through. You do the one-on-one question and answers. I like the question and answers because that's when you can really, get a little bit more deeper than the surface. But I just want to touch on that for a second. Peace.